Today I'll be explaining how to scan for Fortress spawner while mining Chalice in Bridge Bastion and while doing the route. This works for DK and for Sug. First you want to go into Llama's Bastion practice map because the MCSR practice map is kind of flawed in its Piedar system where first of all the Piedar is always going east, which is not good because when you're practicing you're not supposed to know where your scan is gonna hit. And also in the recent versions, it's straight up just disabled. So you really want to just have Llama's Bastion practice. So first, we'll just go into the map, and I'll just explain the theory behind it first. First, we want to go into, you want it to be Bridge Bastion, you want the terrain to be enabled, you want the Pyro to be Fortress. I think it works better than Spawner. I feel like Spawner takes a bit more time to load sometimes. Maybe I'm wrong though. And then Pythor distance, 16 chunks. You just want to set to max for your best practice. Next, you want the Bastion rotation, and that's the first thing we're gonna cover. Bastion rotation at 0 degrees. You'll see that it's facing east, and that the chunk borders we're gonna cross when doing this route is this chunk border. We're gonna go into this chunk. We're gonna go back here, and then we're gonna do our routes, which it's just like Su or DK would be kind of the same thing normally. You go here, 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 and then you do your DK. Going just like this, I guess. So you'll see that different rotations means that the chunk border will be a bit further on the right. In this case, this is kind of a bit further. We can try the other ones. 180. And this is also a bit further on the right. And then the last one is, I think, the same as east rotation, which is easy. And you can see that the chunk border is like right next to here, so it's a bit easier. We'll just put it to 0 degrees for now. It'll just be easier to do. And then, yeah, we're ready to start. So the theory behind this is you'll just do your scan, which I'll just do it here real quick, just to demonstrate. I think I kind of fumbled. So here we go east. So right in front. This is the normal chunk we cross. Next, you want to cross this chunk border. Often you already go to this chunk just for like hog-in purposes, just to try to dodge them. And once you cross this chunk, so it means we cleared east. We also cleared south, but the thing is, you'll see that this chunk, we're actually one off of like our original chunk, which means that we actually need to increase by 1 here to fully clear this south side, this right side here. And once we increase it by 1, it means that we cleared east, we cleared south completely. If we increase it by 1 and we do get a scan, it means it's like this way where it's like southwest. And if we don't get a spike yet, it means we just go back into this chunk, and you can see that now I have my spike. And so this means that it would just be north. And if we don't get a north spike, then it means it's gonna be backwards, which is in this case west. So that's the theory. I'll just run it through a few times just to get like some good examples on how it would look. Oh, what the hell? Yeah. So we get a spike at 12. So now we have Piedar setup. We just do our crafts. I lost 2 gold blocks. You really want to be careful not to like compromise your gold breaking, because Yeah, it's pretty bad. I think they're down there. Um, but yeah, now we just go. We go here, we didn't get a spike. Go here, we didn't get a spike. We increased by 1, we didn't get a spike. And then, we go here, and you can see that we got a spike, meaning our fort is going to be north. Not sure if this map actually has a fort. Let's see. Yeah. So there it is. Oops, I quit the map by accident. Let's do it again. Uh, so we get at 16. We lost the gold right there. That's fine. Just do the normal stuff, and I'll just run through here, just to show. So here we don't get it, here we don't get it, increased by 1. And here we got it, so we know it's gonna be north again. And we can just do our route. If it's double, triple, perhaps, once you do that scan, you can, like, decide if you want to do DK or Sug. Just because the exit would be a bit easier. And that's, like, the advantage of pyring early. Because then you just kind of know. Or perhaps you want to go Sug here because it means that on the way to fort you can check the other triple. And maybe that's a bit better. But I don't know, if you go DK and you know it's gonna be like DK left triple side, then you can also just pearl hang. So honestly, it's your choice. I don't know which is better. But yeah, so that's just how you do it. I'll do it a couple more times in the different rotations, like 90 degrees, which you have to kind of go out of your way for the chunk border. Technically, it's a bit slower, because like you could overlap that trunk border with like trades, but I think it's still worth it to just for consistency purposes. So yeah, we go here, we don't get it. Go here, don't get it. Increase by 1, we don't get it. So this is a good example. We didn't get any spike during this whole thing. Which just means it's gonna be, in this case, north. It's gonna be like the opposite way. So I'll just do this route real quick and I can show. Just like that, whatever. So yeah, we go north and you'll see that it's pretty much, it's not pretty much, it is guaranteed. Um, just because of how it works. But yeah. That's pretty much it. Good luck on doing this. I think mechanics are pretty difficult to like pyrate while mining and like crouching and shit. Um, you might want to move some controls around, you know, make yourself comfortable. My controls themselves, uh, they're low-key kind of crazy. I wouldn't wish this on anyone, but if you're curious, I'll just pull it up. Hopefully I don't leak anything. Um, so yeah, these are my controls. And the way I pirate it is that Shift and F, I can press them with only one finger because I extended this key to like be a bit longer, and so pressing Shift and F at the same time, very very easy. And so this way I can also crouch at the same time, and I can mine at the same time with my mouse. I can jump at the same time with my mouse also, and I can press F3 at the same time with my mouse. So like at most it's like 3 inputs on the right, and one, two, three inputs on the left. So it's like 6 inputs at once in the worst case. It's not the worst. It's doable. You just gotta be like good with muscle memory and practice a lot. So yeah, that's all. Good luck.